Good evening. Tonight, I'd like to take you on a gentle journey to a place where time seems to move more slowly, where the air carries a softness and mature hums a quiet lullaby. We are traveling to Palawan, a long, slender island province in the Philippines that many call the country's last ecological frontier. This is not a rushed trip. There are no checklists or frantic tours. Instead, imagine yourself drifting along, step by step, as if the island itself is guiding you. Arrival in Palawan. Your journey begins the moment your plane touches down at Puerto Princesa International Airport. Despite being a gateway for travelers from all over the world, the airport feels approachable and welcoming. Stepping outside, you're not met with the harsh noise of a crowded city, but with the sound of palm trees brushing against each other in the breeze and the soft scent of sea salt carried inland. Transportation here is simple. Tricycles, small motorbikes with sidecars, wait to take locals and visitors alike through the streets. Vans, buses, and ferries connect one town to another. For those who wish to explore every corner of Palawan, there are boats ready to carry you across shimmering waters. It is all unhurried, designed to match the island's natural rhythm. Puerto Princesa. Heart of the Puerto Princesa, the capital city, is not a bustling metropolis, but rather a gentle town with wide roads, clean air, and a warm smile at every corner. Restaurants line the streets, offering everything from fresh seafood to quiet cups of coffee. You might wander into a seaside restaurant, built on stilts above the water. The tables are made of wood, the chairs slightly worn from the sun, and the waiters greet you as though you've been here many times before. On your plate, grilled fish caught just that morning, paired with rice and a simple slice of calamansi, the local lime. The taste is fresh, uncomplicated, and comforting. Hotels here range from humble guest houses run by families to world-class resorts with infinity pools gazing out at the sea. Yet no matter where you stay, the hospitality feels genuine, more like being welcomed into someone's home than checking into a business. The Subterranean River. Not far from the city lies one of Palawan's treasures, the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A short van ride, followed by a gentle boat trip, brings you to a limestone cliff, where the entrance to the underground river waits like a secret door. You climb into a small paddle boat, put on a helmet, and glide into the darkness. The air cools instantly. The guide's voice is soft, as the flashlight beams across rock formations shaped over thousands of years. You see cathedral-like chambers, stone curtains frozen mid-fold, and walls carved by time and water. The river winds on for miles beneath the mountain, but only a small part is open to visitors. Inside, silence takes on a new meaning. It is not empty, but alive, filled with the sound of dripping water and the occasional flutter of a bat's wings. For many, the underground river is not just a natural wonder, but a humbling reminder of how small we are within the Earth's quiet creations. White sand beaches and lagoons. Palawan begins to reveal its most famous sights. El Nido, at the northern tip, is home to lagoons hidden behind limestone cliffs. Boats slip through narrow passages until they open into quiet pools of turquoise water. The cliffs rise like guardians, and the water is so clear that fish glide beneath your boat as though they are guiding you. The beaches here are long stretches of fine white sand, soft enough to sink your toes into slowly. Some are lively, with beachside bars serving fresh coconuts and gentle music in the background. Others are untouched, where you can sit alone and listen only to the waves folding and unfolding upon the shore. For those who dive beneath the surface, Palawan's underwater world is no less enchanting. Coral reefs bloom with color, and schools of fish move as one, flashing silver in the sunlit water. Turtles drift slowly past, unbothered by the presence of humans. Animals and birds of Palawan. Palawan is home not only to landscapes, but to living treasures. The Palawan peacock pheasant, with its shimmering blue and green feathers, can be seen strutting in the forests. Monitor lizards bask lazily on rocks, while macaque monkeys move playfully through the trees. Hornbills, with their long curved beaks, soar overhead, their wings cutting through the stillness. Everywhere, life feels close, close enough to see, to hear, to notice. The island does not separate you from nature. Instead, it invites you to be part of it. Small towns and gentle moments. Outside the well-known tourist spots, Palawan is filled with small towns and villages where life moves quietly. Fishermen head out at dawn in small wooden boats, returning by noon with the day's catch. Children play along the shore, their laughter carrying across the water. Markets fill with the smell of dried fish, mangoes, and rice cakes wrapped in banana leaves. Evenings are slow here. The sun sets in soft oranges and pinks, and people gather along the water, not to rush anywhere, but simply to watch the day end. A cup of coffee in hand, or perhaps a bowl of halo, a sweet, colorful dessert. You realize that contentment here is simple and unforced. A place that welcomes the world. What makes Palawan special is not only its beauty, but its accessibility. Flights arrive from Manila, Cebu, and even international airports, making it surprisingly easy to reach this remote paradise. Ferries connect the islands, vans carry you across winding roads, and boats wait to show you lagoons, reefs, and hidden coves. For an American traveler, it is both far away and close at the same time. Far in distance, yet close in the way it welcomes you, as though you've returned to a place you somehow already know. The heart of Palawan. As you move from one corner of the island to another, from Puerto Princesa's welcoming streets to El Nido's towering cliffs, from Coron's world-famous diving spots to the quiet villages that few tourists see, you begin to understand why Palawan leaves such a lasting impression. It is not only the beaches or the rivers, the forests or the reefs. It is the way all of them come together to create harmony, a place where the earth seems to exhale, inviting you to slow your own breathing and listen. And perhaps that is why so many visitors return again and again, because in Palawan, beauty is not a performance. It is not rushed or exaggerated. It simply exists, quiet, constant, and welcoming. A gentle farewell. As our journey through Palawan draws to a close, imagine yourself standing once more by the water's edge. The sand is cool beneath your feet. The horizon stretches endlessly, and the sound of the waves is steady, like a heartbeat. You know you will leave, but you also know the island will stay with you, in the memory of limestone cliffs, in the quiet darkness of the underground river, in the taste of fresh fish and mango, and in the unspoken warmth of the people who call Palawan home. Palawan is not a place you visit once. It is a place you carry with you, quietly, wherever you go. So, let us leave it here, at the edge of the sea, where the waves keep their rhythm. The stars gather overhead, and the island whispers gently, inviting you to return someday, somehow, in dream or in waking life.